Peterson with a rebound. Jazz trail by 5. Jacks up a 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The kick out to Young. Nice move. Here's Sarr. From deep, Johnson. Utah grabs the miss. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Markkanen with a screen on Young. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score it.
Davis, the pass to Sarr. Back to Davis. The 3 is up. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Peterson. He's scoreless. Markkanen, the pass to George. Back to Markkanen. Takes the 3. Sarr pulls it in. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Johnson. Young against Markkanen. Outside for Davis. Washington again can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Markkanen outside. Here's Peterson. Check by Davis. Jackson with a screen on Davis. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Now here's Young. Down low. Davis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's George. Jackson outside. Pass to Peterson. Here's George. Bailey, the pass to George. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Markkanen for 3. Doesn't go for him.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Johnson passes to Davis. Now here's Young. Shoots over George. And stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Peterson. Markkanen outside. Jackson outside. Washington with a rebound.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And the basket is good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 5. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Pass to George for 3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 5 now.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Davis with a screen on George. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Got a hand on it.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. Pass to Markkanen. Over George. It's rebounded by Washington.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Sarr, defended by Jackson, and the bucket is good. And now a 6-point Wizard lead.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
George passes to Markkanen. There's the triple. That one's off. He's 1 for 6. The Wizards have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. With the crossover, pass to Sarr. And Washington again with the bucket.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
George drives in. Markkanen for 3. Hits the trifecta. Markkanen's got 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Wizards leading by 5. Driving inside, and he gets that one.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And it's Utah with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Bailey. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Here's Peterson. Koulibaly defending. Peterson no good. Washington has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Nice crossover to get that one. He's got 6.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to George. Shoots over Young. George's shot is off. The Wizards with a lead. Koulibaly on the wing. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Peterson. No made baskets yet. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Young, the pass to Sarr. Oh, George with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. A shot from the mid-range. And finished off by Sarr.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jazz trail by 8. George scanning the floor. Here's Sensabaugh. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Sarr.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
A different look here for Utah. Williams is checked in for Peterson, and it's Collier in for George.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Young on the attack. That one's good for 2. Young's got 7 points in the game.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Young. He has 7. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Markkanen's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Here's Collier, guarded by Young. And here's Filipowski. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Collier from downtown. Davis with a rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Young, the pass to Davis. Shoots over Filipowski. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Here's Collier. No points so far. Markkanen outside. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Washington. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Johnson is out there with George. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Washington. High post Davis. Markkanen's there to the right side. Now here's Young. Just 5 to shoot. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Jazz trail by 12. Markkanen looking it over. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Young on the drive. And down it goes. 2 points. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Sensabaugh. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Jazz trail by 14. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski. Count that one.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
Sarge checked in for Washington. Mikhailuk's checked in for Utah. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Pass to Collier. And here's Markkanen. And Davis with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Conchar, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 55, Don Conchar.
Filipowski sets a screen. Clock at 6. Utah with another miss.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Here's Davis. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Here's Collier, guarded by Young. Here's Filipowski, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Assisted.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Davis, that's good.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 8 now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
The kick out to Young. Drains the triple. Young's got 18 points in the game.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Filipowski. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Young. Then for Utah, Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Conchar. Peterson comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. Fires, high post. Washington again can't hit. Jazz trail by 16. George drives in. Pass to Peterson. Jackson outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Driving to the basket. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Davis. Over Jackson. The Wizards with another miss. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. Wizards leading by 13. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Pass to Peterson. Davis against Jackson. Here's Peterson. For 3, George. Rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Sarr, covered by Filipowski. To the inside. And here's Markkanen. 5 points in the game. Pass to Peterson. To the middle. Here's Jackson. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Now here's Coulibaly. The D's right on him.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. From the top of the key, it's not going to go for him. Washington leading by 15. Sarr with a screen on Markkanen. Left block shot on the way. Peterson with a rebound. The Jazz shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to George. And here's Jackson. Here's Peterson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Peterson's got 6 points.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
The Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Bailey's checked in. Jazz trail by 12. Utah moving the ball around. Jackson for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
And guys, I'd keep it simple. Keep running plays for Triple J. He's been awesome tonight.
Coulibaly with it. Still no points. Outside Johnson. Shoots over George. The shot by Johnson, no good. Well, the Jazz shooting 47% so far in the second. Got a piece of it. Launches a three. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Peterson. 6 points for him. Pass to George. Fires the three. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From 13, deflects the pass. Here's Bailey. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And a play like this has to make you excited for Bailey's future. If he's able to add more muscle, he's going to be tough to contain.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Coulibaly. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, Ace Bailey's draft journey was highly scrutinized, and it wasn't just his height. But at the Combine, he measured over 2 inches shorter than he'd been listed in college. Rather, his refusal to work out for any team surprised a lot of folks and executives around the league. But it didn't scare off the Jazz, who selected him 5th overall.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Now here's Young. 20 points for him. Kicks it to George. This one for 3. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
George passes to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Johnson. Back to Jackson. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Sarr finds Johnson. Now here's Young. Here he goes. Nifty stuff from Trae Young.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Jazz trail by 12. For 3, George. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Young on the attack. Slick drive by Young.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Tipped. Jackson, the pass to George. Now Jackson, the 3 ball. Sarr pulls it in. Screen by Young. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. There's the drive. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Bailey. The 3. It's rebounded by Washington. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Young. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Keontae George, Jaren Jackson out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey, and it's Peterson in at the shooting guard position. Back to George. Jackson with a screen on Young. George passes to Jackson. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Peterson. No good on the quick three. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. The lead is 15. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by George. Utah with the ball. Pass to Peterson. Here's Bailey. Here's the three. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Davis with a screen on George. Out left to the wing. Washington moving the ball around. Sarr passes to Young. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr. That gives him a double-double.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Jazz trail by 17. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Young's got 29 points.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Stolen by Sarr. Here's Davis, and the shot goes down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Jackson finds George. Here's Peterson. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Peterson's got 8 points. Wizards leading by 20. Up top, Young. George defending. Young against George. Then Young gets it to go. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Markkanen, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bailey. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Here's Young. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Davis.
Come get it, come get it.
Uses the glass on the layup. 16 points for him.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to Coulibaly from deep. That shot, no good. For Utah, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Now Coulibaly. Now Young. He's got 31 on the take. Utah with the rebound. Jackson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to George. Here's Peterson. Coulibaly defending. Markkanen from long range. Sinks the tray. Markkanen's got 10.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Washington leading by 19. Here's Young. There's the drive. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. And again, Washington, no good.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. That shot is off. Good D by Sarr.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Wizards.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
George, he's checked in for Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Peterson. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Young to the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
And the shot's good. Markkanen's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Pass to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
The 3 is up. Utah grabs the miss. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Bailey. Drops in the layup for 2. Bailey's got his second basket.
Yeah, for this coaching staff, they want Bailey operating in the paint. I mean, he's got athleticism and touch.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Young. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Bailey. Pass to George. And here's Jackson. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. And the foul is called. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their...
After the review, Williams is overturned.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Peterson, and he gets the jumper to drop. Peterson's got 10. Here's Young. He's got 34. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. A different look here for Utah. Williams is checked in for Jackson. Sensabaugh comes in for Markkanen, and it's Collier in for Peterson. Steps back. Pass to Williams. There's the 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one drops for him. He's got 5.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Let's go with a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Sensabaugh. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A moment to hear. Oh, hey, how about that?
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Pass to Filipowski. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Sarge checked in for Davis. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Washington. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And he drives in. Coulibaly up top. Back to Young. George finds Young. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Henson. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Sensabaugh. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Henson. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. Henson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
The shot won't fall. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 45% here in the second half. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
The Wizards making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Mikhailuk's checked in for Utah.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Wizards leading by 14. And here's Young. He's got 34. He takes it in. No good again that time. The Jazz shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Collier. The kick out to Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Young. Shoots over Collier. Young misses. Jazz trail by 11. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Davis, he's checked in for Sarr. Davis, a screen. Here's Young. Pass to Davis. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. Here's Sensabaugh. Coulibaly defending. Out to the wing. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. George out there with Johnson. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Davis. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group for Washington right now. Markkanen misses. Washington leading by 7. Davis a screen. Here's Young. Anthony Davis packs it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Williams with the screen. Here's Sensabaugh. Coulibaly defending to the left side wing. For 3, Collier. Rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Young can't hit.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Back to Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lowry Markkanen.
Young, the pass to Davis. It's tipped. Here's Collier, guarded by Young. Pass to Markkanen. George against Williams. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Davis probing. Outside Young. 4-3. It's hauled in by Collier.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. Down low. Now Filipowski fires the three. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's just a 4-point Wizard lead.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
To the middle. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Here's Filipowski. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Sensabaugh. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Shoots over Collier. George finds Young. Washington moving the ball around. Back to Johnson. Now here's Young. From outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. George outside. Wide open. It's rebounded by Washington. There's a screen by Johnson. Into the lane. And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Filipowski. Here's George. Launches it. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Easy money for Davis inside.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Markkanen. And he makes it on the layup. Markkanen's got 12 points here in the second half.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Davis from long range. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Collier.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A different look for Utah. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Filipowski. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Peterson in for Collier. And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Coulibaly's got rebound number 7 tonight. There's a screen. Outside for Davis. And stolen by Markkanen. And he makes it. Markkanen's got 19 points.
Well, you can see how impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
Inside, here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's George. Here's Markkanen, plenty of space. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's
cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Yes, it's good. And it's an 8-point Wizard lead.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
George for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Pass to Sarr. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. Jazz trail by 8. George outside. Jackson for 3. Deflected. Here's the break. Here's Sarr. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Pass to Peterson. George sets a screen. To the paint. Can't hit from in close. Washington leading by 10. Sarr up top. Down low. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. The finish. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
Yeah, and with those long strides, it doesn't take Bailey long at all to get up the floor.
The Wizards have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. Five to shoot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You've got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Young's checked in. Markkanen with a screen on Johnson. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Jazz trail by 8. Markkanen outside. Here's Peterson. From downtown. Oh, it misses. Washington leading by 8. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Jackson. Oh, off target from downtown. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Peterson. Bailey. And the 3 misses.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9. Well, the Jazz shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the 4th quarter. Fires the 3. The 3 is in.
And you know Bailey isn't going to pass on those chances. He's looking to make an impact on the arc.
Washington's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Young. minute 29 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Davis. Oh, it doesn't go. Here's Peterson. Bailey. Money from three.
Oh, moments like this speak to Bailey's level of confidence. This rookie doesn't back down from the spotlight at all.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Here's Bailey. Connect!
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
And there it is!
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Jackson outside. Now Markkanen. He launches. Buries it from outside.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. So he comes up empty at the line.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to one.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Young with it. To win the game. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. We've got Bailey. Lauri Markkanen out there with Jackson. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Peterson in at the shooting guard.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 5th foul.
First team foul.
Jackson outside. Here's George to take the lead. Ooh, it misses. Rebounded by Markkanen. Utah trailing here. Now George. Cleared away by Davis.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now Jackson. Markkanen outside. Now Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer, and he racks up 2.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
It's stolen by Johnson. Davis. Here's Johnson. Young outside. And they're running. The finish. And Davis with the block. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Here's Markkanen.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
Young on the attack. Johnson! Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Now Markkanen. Here's Peterson. From 10 feet out. Can't get it.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's George. Markkanen outside. Can't get the three. Wizards leading by 3. Jams it home!
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Jackson fires! Beautiful work with the baby hook.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
Here's Davis. Young! Oh, missed on the tray. Jazz trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played in extra time here. Markkanen. Cool Markkanen. Confident from long range.
This is why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots.
Johnson outside, puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
Big time from Johnson. Don't tell Trey he's a rookie.
Utah has gotten 1 of 3 shots to fall from deep in OT. Markkanen outside. Here's Bailey. Davis pulls it down. And stolen by Markkanen. Going all the way to the rack. And he nails it.
The good looks from Bailey. You'd like to see him dish it a little more at this level than he did in college.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Intercepted. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. Fast break Utah. The jumper is good.
Keontae George steps in at a big-time moment. That's a huge basket.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. It falls!
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Going inside. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Jackson, the screen. The 15-footer. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the...
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.